Alright everybody, welcome to a special episode of ScreenGhouls. I'm Andrew and I'm here with my brother Zachary.
Hi, how's it going?
And we're here to play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Should we play the European version?
No, go
Are
North.
guns even allowed in that one?
go North American version, yeah. Second Amendment, all the way.
French. Put made up languages in here.
Alright, it's up to you. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like Metal Gear Solid 1,
I
2,
like Metal Gear Solid 3.
You like Metal Gear Solid 3? Alright.
European
Extreme!
Game ends when being seen by enemy!
It's the ultimate French experience.
After the end of World
You're not allowed to have a gun?
The world was split into two.
We're not allowed to fight.
East and West.
Let's just do
This marked the
normal.
beginning of the era called the
I'm not
Cold
very good at
War.
these games anyways.
You've got this. You gotta sneak that shit.
I will.
After the end of World War II.
It's going.
Yeah, like top 3 game intros that ever existed, definitely. Maybe even number 1.
Ugh.
This shit's
I
spectacular.
do remember this, like, no, because I did watch you play this game a few times, but I have not played this myself. David Hayter, the classic. Brian.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Such a badass plane. We're flying in. Oh, there he is!
Got a cigar. Classic.
Classic.
Put out that cigar.
What did you fucking make me?
Oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
I'm
Not
trying to
listening.
enjoy my fucking cigar, alright?
Does this panty waist know what he's doing?
Wow.
Yeah. They should have just sent that fucking airman instead, like...
10
Kept with
minutes
this
to
guy's the
drop off.
bombs.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put
Not
on
yet,
the
not
cigar,
yet.
Put on your mask.
I got the rumble for that.
The controller goes off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's gonna
cool.
be so extra about it.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid Snake Eaters.
I love those little things. Little tiny references and Easter eggs here and there. The music by Harry Gregson Williams. An opening theme Snake Eater.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
Such good
Did
music.
they say it was 46 degrees Celsius?
Maybe.
Negative. No.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour.
It's fucking windy.
Frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Going for fucking style points.
Going. Oh my god. What is a halo jump? Is it from like a certain height?
Yeah, high altitude, low opening. You're going for like
Oh,
really,
like
yeah,
stealth drop.
yeah, way above 10,000 feet. You're trying to escape enemy radar, and that's where you jump from, and then you open parachutes beneath radar.
Jack, I've got some important news. The The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtuous mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky, Snake.
No, don't get cocky. This
Right.
is a training help.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well,
Does this game come in
about 2
color?
years ago,
I mean, yeah.
certain Soviet scientists requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design
Sokolov.
Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov.
Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961,
My birthday.
the Soviets achieved the first
Oh,
manned
yeah.
space flight.
That's
in
right.
history.
Yuri
Earth
Gagarin.
was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
Did you see the post
And for
about,
that, he
like,
left his country,
people
his
like,
family,
oh, I don't really know how to communicate, so I just use the solid snake method?
One of his
Where
conditions
What the fuck is a
was the
solid
family
snake?
I
was
just
to be
repeat
taken
the last
safely
words
to
the
West.
person said back to them as a question.
Mole to get the family out
Question.
first, Sokolov
Yeah.
over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the
Sokolov.
one who conducted the operation.
The security
Operation.
on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole
One
was
Piece.
exhausted. And we checked him into the hospital.
Can we get much higher?
It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
Yeah.
So the world
Get that
avoided
shit
the
out of
nuclear
here.
holocaust.
Thank God.
But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make...
Is this real?
You mean
Most
the
of it.
one
Did this
where
actually
the
happen?
Yeah. Yes.
IMs from Turkey.
No.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy was
IRBMs
president?
deployed in Turkey were obsolete.
That guy. Yeah.
We're going to get rid of them anyway.
That was just from the
Had no
cartoon.
strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse.
It took me a second to realize what you're talking about. Yeah, no. Yeah, the guy from Clone High is real. That's a real ass dude.
Sokolov.
Made the guy from Clone High into a
They
real
want us
person.
to
Holy
return
shit.
Sokolov.
Nothing bad ever happens to them though. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, nothing bad happens to the
Hands on
Kennedys.
Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the
Shut up,
hospital,
phone.
handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me!" until close to the front line.
He just kept on screaming.
We just kind of let him take him. It was like really weird. He was being totally awkward about the entire situation. Like, dude, come on, stop being cringe. You're ruining this in front of my
Taken
friends.
back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision.
KGB.
More
Supervision.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs?
God damn it.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
We've been falling.
I like to think he just spaced out and he forgot what was happening. He didn't know what he was doing this for, and he was trying to remember. And then he just sees the ground coming up really fast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission
First
is to
person
infiltrate
mode.
Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains.
It's like I
ensure
am
the
Metal Gear
safety of
Solid.
Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
The game really makes you feel like Snake Eater.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Oh, you can R1 and look up in your parachute.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
Fox.
Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm
The balloons in the future are much faster.
Fulton recovery system.
It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be
Yeah, I
less
lost
than
my
turning
shit when,
parachute
like,
jump
in The Dark
like
Knight.
500 pounds.
He was all like, well, Mr. Wayne, we have a way of getting you out. And what if I don't want to leave the ground? Now you're talking. And it's like, he just uses the Fulton recovery system to get out of Hong Kong.
Oh my god.
Sounds like she could hold her own.
It's not something that works in our timeline. But the entire premise of Metal Gear Solid is like, their technology is a few decades past where they actually would be for the time.
Yeah.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
So in their timeline, the Fulton recovery system does work.
Why does it not work normally?
Because you're talking about yanking a dude standing still off the ground at the speed of a fucking, like, big plane going, and you want all of the wires and things connected to his parachute that goes up in the air. It's like, why can't you just grab a fucking car that's driving past you and, like, be okay? But do it with a plane.
Just be built different.
Yeah, no, I mean, it works if you're built different.
Oh, my bag. My snacks were in there.
Part of me thinks it's entirely possible to get it working, but it's just really expensive and really risky. It's like you're yanking a standing man off the ground with a fucking plane.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
What is it? There's my plaque. Is that going? Snake.
do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me
Major Tom.
Oh my god.
This will be a sneaking mission.
Everybody loves David Bowie.
You must not be
Sneaking
seen by the
mission.
enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting
It'll be
back to the
funnier later.
subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get
You
it.
better go get that shit then.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is
We can't risk their airspace. We'll be flying around up here if you ever just need to talk to me.
If
You
I
know?
need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
I gotta go get my backpack. Oh shit, that is fun. That button. Okay, that is the key button. RC made. Revival pill. Okay, cool. Fucking Christ.
You must
My
have
back was
squat.
itchy. I don't know how to play this fucking game.
You got it. You got it. You
No,
figure it
no,
out. You got to go
hold on.
under
No,
the tree.
no.
You got to go under the tree.
No.
Just hold the A button. Jesus Christ.
It didn't tell me.
You can't have every game hold your hand, alright?
Yes, I
This
can.
is the tutorial.
I want Major Tom to tell me how to crawl on the ground. If he wants me to be Snake, he has to teach me how.
Action button. You fucking did it.
I did do it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Yes.
To equip a weapon, it's
Yes.
necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the
Really?
survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack.
I can't shoot my
Your
gun out of my
available
bag.
weapons will be displayed in a window
be so
in the
cool.
upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other
I have a
equipped
backpack.
items,
It
just
fires
do
in
the
all
same thing
directions
from
whenever
item.
I'm running.
Got it. Use the survival
I don't get to run for very long because I'm full of
That's
bullets.
Survival is fundamental to this mission.
Very effective.
After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop.
Your
If
stamina.
stamina gets too low, it'll affect your
It'll
performance.
affect your performance.
You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Oh god.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To
It's just
recover
like playing
lost
Don't
stamina,
Starve.
you can hunt for
I'm bad
local
at that
flora
game.
and
I know.
Fuck.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Hush,
That's
hush.
right.
Hush
It's been
puppy.
fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
I can't take a
Your
shit
presence
in the
enemy
woods.
territory
Hell
is
no.
already a violation of international
Snakes don't
conventions
shit
of
in the
warfare.
woods.
There's too much data in your
Supposed to
poop.
be any American
You gotta
soldiers
keep it
in
inside
Russia.
the entire mission.
It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of
I
you.
have to kill myself.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
They're
I'll
there for
introduce them to
emotional
you.
support.
This time,
Oh.
survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition. Acting
medic.
as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording
I
your
love
mission
paramedic.
data.
She likes
She's a
spooky
member of
movies.
Fox
She
as well.
does. She likes
She's here on the
movies.
gunship.
She likes sci-fi.
She.
Hello,
Do you
Snake.
think in
I'm
this
paramedic.
remake
Nice
they're
to
gonna
meet
have
you.
the Castlevania Easter egg?
As an medic,
I don't
comes in my
actually think so.
Aren't you
I
going to
hope
tell
so.
me
We're
your
gonna
real
try for it because
Are
I
you
remember
going to
that.
tell me yours, Mr.
We can
Snake?
Because we get to play a good
My
game.
name, it's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
The boss.
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Bosses?
She also helped me plan
Explain
this
the
mission.
portraits.
She and I
I'm
were
good
at SAS together.
Jack, is
My
that
ADD
you?
is
All,
not
all,
happening.
all this stuff is super important.
Boss?
It's me.
Boss. That's right. It me. The
Talk to
boss.
me. Let me hear your voice.
It's me, Lin-Manuel
It's
Miranda.
been 5 years, 72 days,
time to do your
and
part in
18
Hamilton.
hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already
He's got
told you,
abandonment
Jack.
issues.
I was
Yeah.
on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
Must finish
What is
the
it?
mission.
Call me Snake.
Call me
All right.
Snake.
Your
God damn
code
it.
name is Snake. It suits you well.
Oh my god, I love this
That's
shit
right.
so
The
much. It's
legendary unit
autistic.
that the boss put together during World
What is
War
it?
II
Escape
was
from
a
New
snake.
York, right?
Yes.
Call me Snake.
Call me Snake.
Heroes
Nah,
who fought the war to
call
end
me
and save the
Pliskin.
world. As long as you've got a
Pliskin.
legendary hero
Don't call me
backing you up,
Pliskin.
you'll be
Call me
fine.
Snake.
Isn't that right, Snake?
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
God damn, I was right. I was like, he's gonna say it
For
again.
the past few years, I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your
Can you
mission
tell me
is to
how to
retrieve
crouch and
Dr.
crawl?
Sokolov.
I forgot.
Dr. Sokolov is being
boss,
held
what's
in
the
an
crouch
abandoned
button?
factory located
Fuck.
to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Yeah, go in guns blazing.
Snake,
Is the
remember
answer.
some of
Yes.
the basics of CQC.
Trying to remember some of the basics.
If I remember, he goes
CQC.
cross-eyed for a moment here.
Some virtuous
Yeah,
mission.
kinda.
Now,
I think it was worse in the PS2 version. He's just like cross-eyed looking down the sights.
Fuck, I can't get up. Oh, we're gonna
Help,
be
Snake's
here for a while.
fallen.
I can't read that.
It says Drimichij Swampland. Your favorites is coming up.
Mic? Oh, I have a mic. Stealth. Catch a butterfly.
You can hear birds. You scared a bird.
Yep. Snake's not hungry right now. Uh-oh. You're so big, boy.
Look at him. He's so chunky.
Never saw it coming. Just stealth
Damn.
operation.
Jesus Christ.
We'll get there. Look, I played Dark Souls. I know how this works.
That poor animal. Just finish it.
No, well. About to reach the second phase. Hold on.
Oh my god.
And anything now?
Zach, come on.
Hold on. There it is.
Wow.
Chicken.
Chicken.
That's not a grenade, you silly. How do I get out? I can't get out of first person.
Not while you're like crawling this. You gotta crouch and stand up and shit.
Oh well. Well, here we go. Nice close up of his thigh. Nope. Stop moving. Borrow that real quick. Anyways. Fuck! I forgot I knows how to play Dark Souls. My dodge rolled perfect timing. Shit.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die to the fucking alligator.
Use those iframes.
He's so bloody. He's not happy.
No, dude, he's fucking pissed. God. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. I'm getting a call.
Snake, do you read? Snake!
What the fuck are you doing?
Snake, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No.
I can still do it. I can
See?
beat the alligator.
This is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Fuck, he knows.
Nope. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Fuck with the alligator.
Yes, I am. I'm almost there.
Do you remember one of the Easter eggs I told you about the alligators when we were little?
No.
Okay.
I know there's a hat.
Okay, yeah. So there is a hat that's later on, but okay. Wait.
He's gonna notice me.
There's an easy way to do this.
Is it throw the grenade?
Yes. But you can feed it to them.
Oh God.
Why don't you try feeding him?
Well, not this one. He's dead.
Okay.
Because I'm so good at this game.
By God, he's done it.
Oh, look at that one. He's smiling at the camera.
You go to your backpack. Not that one. You gotta press the start button.
Oh.
There you go. Backpack.
Okay.
Alright, you go to weapons. And you equip the ones that you want.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Calorie made. Gavial.
Yeah, you can equip food items and things. There's throwables.
Oh, how many slots do I have?
Oh,
that many. Oh, these are cages. Never mind. That's right.
no, you'll be able to carry more stuff than that, I think.
Yeah.
It's not like it just gives you 6, but like, yeah. Helicopter.
Yeah. I knew there was a good game in here somewhere. Alligator spin.
Spin.
Rotate the gator. Alright, how do I feed it to him?
You gotta wait for his mouth to open up, and then you gotta like toss it in there. I would go first person when you do it, and I also wouldn't stay in the mud. You will sink and you will die.
I can't get up.
You gotta stand all the way up.
How do I throw it?
Hold down the square button. There you go. Okay.
Close enough. One more time.
Come on.
Smile for the camera. Huh? Nailed it. Point. Are they gonna find me?
I don't think so. Yeah.
I heard the bees. Ointment. Bullets. Okay.
You don't have to wipe out all the crocodiles.
Yes, I do. Otherwise, they won't go extinct. Where's your mouth? There it is. I think I missed. Yeah. Hi. There you go, buddy.
God.
Yoink. Would you look at that? There's more.
You're going to die.
Nope, I'm fine. This is mine now.
Suppressor.
Oh, because I can put it on and off.
Yeah. You can press the A button, yeah.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Remember, you don't have it on. Also, if you just stab him in the head, you should one-shot him.
What are you talking about?
Are you just dancing with him now?
Yeah. It is not working. Oh my god, you lied to me.
Because you're not aiming.
What are you talking?
Yeah, like that. You get the hard press it. Okay.
Well, it was faster. Oh shit. Button. Sick. Alright, it was tasty. Yoink. Alright, buddy, how does it feel to be the last of your kind? That's what I thought. He's grumpy about it. It's okay. Now we'll meet him in the final act as part of his revenge saga. And Snake will fight Gator. I'm gonna die. Oh.
It just popped right up. Hell yeah.
God, there's not like an actual run button, right? He's just doing it.
Yeah, you're going top speed.
Because I keep trying to hold down A like it's a run button. And it's not.
Yeah, we're not going to get a sprint button until fucking Metal Gear Solid 5. Or Metal Gear Rising, whichever comes first.
Snake. Fuck. Hold on, I have a great idea. Cool. Snake H. Snake.
It's a snitch.
What? Dream much north.
Bro, there's so many memes just out of this cutscene right here. Like,
This is the...
you'll see.
Yeah. Whoa. It's some
Major,
dudes.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The
I'm gonna
success
murder
of the
them.
mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Strictly because they told me
Change
no.
your camouflage by selecting camouflage from the
I'm
survival
putting on the brick
viewer.
face paint in the goddamn
The
jungle.
uniform option lets you pick your uniform,
It's up to you.
while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your
Naked.
current camouflage blends in with the surrounding
snake.
area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay. Time to get Snake canceled. First, get naked. Then, do the only thing you know how to do. Use blackface because it's ladies.
You're a fucking idiot.
What?
Holy shit.
It was actually riding the whole time.
It was
He'll
riding.
be in trouble.
Wait, one beneath that. There you go.
Now I can't use my guns. España.
Snack España.
There it is.
Now they'll never know who's responsible.
Oscar.
Autism camo.
Alright, this is the one. This is the fit. Hold on, wait. Square.
Squares.
Alright.
And just like that, you're ready for your first day of school.
Put that on. Go first person. Alright. And we sprint it. And I don't have a sprint button. Fuck. I already forgot that. Something in the... Ew. I bet that's delicious.
What the?
I'm just seeing things.
That's right.
Oh my
One
god.
step
You
at a time.
You fucking soft locked yourself.
Who's that?
Oh wow, you're dumb.
Oh my god, hold on, wait. Hold on. I played Duck Hunt. I know how this goes. Hold on, wait. There it is.
Oh, you fucking shot his radio.
Perfect.
I'm
First
impressed.
try. Reload and pop. Hold on. He's got worse aim than I do, so this is okay. Oh. Nailed it. First try. I don't know how to put my gun away. How do I reload?
R2. You press R2. And then you press R2.
Oh, I was pressing L2 because it's smart. Ow, fuck. Hold on. There we go. They have disadvantage because I'm making a ranged attack on a prone target.
Jesus Christ.
Any day now, guys. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I think I shot something in the distance. I got like a ping that I got a reward. I told you I played Duck Hunt. God, I'm so good at this game.
Oh my god.
What?
Snake, the mission is to not be detected. It's to leave no traces.
Yeah, no traces. Everyone's dead. We are doing a Russian op. I know how Russian stealth works. I'm not stupid. He's dead. Slow but steady, boys.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Die alert. No!
Pursue and engage him.
I should be fine. dead. Look, this is the only way we can get through this, alright?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, God.
No, you're ruining it.
No,
You're ruining it.
This is the way. Okay, I learned how to do it faster. I remembered your training. This is why we fought the alligators, Andrew. Prone targets. That's what it's all about. Can you hide from me behind this tree? I don't think so. And just like that, mission success. Can I not climb this one? Okay. Those aren't good vines. Okay, I'm getting items.
Okay.
I'm looting the bodies. I mean, they had guns. I want their gun.
You're not gonna get their guns.
Well, then this is a bad game.
This is the best game of all time. It really is. You're just bad.
No, I think I'm winning. Look at this technique. You spin them enough times, they drop better loot. It's like a roulette wheel. See?
Wow,
Grenade.
holy fuck. He was right.
He's got a chance at, betting on black this time. Well, that's why I don't gamble.
You get nothing.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Patrol here.
Problems detected.
And just like that,
Resume your patrol.
we did it. Why do they all have bullets for my sleep dart gun?
I don't actually know. That is kind of a...
Immersion ruined. I'm gonna loot these guys real quick, and then we can get out of here. Well, you've given me nothing of use. I'm glad I stabbed you the longest. Nope. God, you're both awful. I should have spun them. This is why I always gamble.
You have to go to the select button to get the radio.
Oh yeah. To save the game.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python.
She noticed me.
The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length.
She knows the
Although
length of my
they're not
snake.
poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them.
Ah, she is the best.
They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Just throw
Giving me tactics.
Just throw snakes at people.
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh. Saving the game, Snake?
Yep. Ooh. See? Normal playthrough. Which means I'm doing it right.
Hey, Snake,
okay.
you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Godzilla.
No. What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about
We got
this
little
monster
pictures.
called
Yeah.
Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe
Has he
that's
got
why my
nunchucks?
pants
Oh,
have been so
there's a
tight
train.
lately.
I thought that gave Godzilla
Not report out of
weapons.
Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
Hell
Everybody
yeah.
loves Godzilla.
I do love
You sure know a
Godzilla.
lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type.
We should
are you?
find the Godzilla
really.
fighting game.
Okay.
Oh,
then
dude,
I'll tell you
The
everything I
Straw
know.
Monsters.
When the going gets tough,
Some good
movies can
game.
save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Alrighty. That should wrap it up for our first episode of the full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3 on ScreenGhouls. We will catch you guys on the next one.
You mean we're not done yet?
Yeah, we'll be done soon. See you in the next one, guys.
Oh god.